Welcome to Say Like a Champ, episode 337. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strez. Welcome back, Slack fam. What's good with it, y'all?
Yeah, what it do? We got a bunch of slackers in the building already, and super excited for another show today. Gonna do a Super Bowl recap. I want to hear about what y'all thought about the game, the halftime show, and the food for sure. So get ready with those comments. And then we're closing out the NFL season. Moving forward, looking forward to some basketball coming up. And then also maybe we'll have a chance to touch on waste management a little bit, hoping to get a live report. But that being said, what's good, Strizzy? How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. I was just talking to our brother Marcus, man. I was like, I don't know, it was a long day. They had so many meetings, got back from the office and had to take a quick little power nap, you know what I'm saying? But aside from that, man, everything's cool, everything's straight. How about you?
Yeah, actually, same wavelength. I had to hit the nap, and Luna, great nap partner. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I'm out. So same thing. Yeah, I had a long day. It's been busy, but it's been good, man. All in positive ways. So that's what's up. Definitely feel a little bit better. But it was on the cusp of being one of those naps where if you just sleep too long, it's like you wake up and it's like you shouldn't even have gone to sleep.
It's a wrap. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bad. We're making it happen though. All right. I want to welcome in some members of our panel. We got Goku in the building. Whoa. Yo, Goku. We got Pops. Good evening. Kelly, happy Tuesday. We've got Moms. Hello. And Stephanie Washington.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Slack fam?
And every once in a while, I want to do the Stephanie Washington in the Fat Albert voice. I don't know why it just reminds me of that. You know, but some of our slackers might be too young for that. But exactly. All right. Before we get rolling on this show, gotta welcome in the third member of our panel. Looking fresh as always. What's good, Marcus?
What up, man?
What's up, man? How y'all feeling?
Feeling good, man. We made it out the pen.
Beautiful Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm jealous of y'all getting y'all naps in because I almost took one, but I took one. I won't be on here right now. So
we was almost 3 for 3.
Yeah, man. It was a nap kind of day. It's kind of a weird kind of day too. It's like cloudy. Yeah. It's like but that's what's up. No, we're definitely glad you're here with us and appreciate you. So let's start off with the Super Bowl. I don't know if anybody wants to jump in first, but Seahawks claiming the title. Obviously a great year. But to me, not the best game. I wanted to know what y'all thought of it, but I kind of thought it was a little bit of a stinker, honestly.
Yeah, it was terrible. I think it's starting to feel scripted a little bit, and like I know we not old, but it just seemed like the two best teams always played. And like the last 2 years, it's like the defense has been killing the quarterback. Like the whole year, I mean, that one game you need the offensive line. They're not there to show up. It's just kind of weird, But the whole vibe of it, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't really watch the whole thing because it was like a boring vibe. The commercial was trash. The whole thing wasn't like it wasn't like no normal thing like we went waiting for. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, overall, I didn't like it. I just feel like the two best teams wasn't in there, and yeah, I wasn't a fan of the Super Bowl. But you happy for some people like Donald, DeMarcus Lawrence, and even Walker, his dad. Remember to see him play. So certain people, at certain time of the game, you like to see they got that done. But the overall, it just seemed like it wasn't it's like an asterisk by it a little bit. It just didn't seem like it was the best bowl, but it happened. I thought the worst Super Bowl was the Ravens and Giants, but this one might be up there with it now. So it just wasn't that good.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny, this Super Bowl was exactly how I thought it was going to be, like to the T. And the reason why I say that is because I do think from the NFC side, I think the best team was represented. I think the Seahawks might have been the best team this year. I think defensively they were lights out all year. And they had a really good offense too. But it's like I think the league is such a quarterback league, and you don't always look at Sam Darnold as like, you know what I mean? No matter how well he's done the last couple of years, you still don't look at him as like the top echelon quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so from a defensive point of view, it was like they did exactly what I thought they were going to do to the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? And I think the whole kind of MVP thing all year in regards to Patriots didn't play anybody, right? Yeah, they didn't play anybody. Their offense played a lot of really bad teams. So the offense looked really good this year, but they didn't play anybody. Then they play, the top defenses in the playoffs to get there, which is great, but the offense still didn't play well. And so I just kind of, for both sides, I looked at it like Patriots finally played not only a really good defense, an offense that could move the ball downfield, but the Patriots also have a good defense. So you needed to see the Seahawks offense do something where it was like, okay, cool, you're moving the ball down the field, but you're only getting field goals. But I also think a big portion of that was because of, I think Sam Darnold himself was just kind of like, I don't want to mess this up. Like,
take it, be cautious.
You ain't gonna blame me.
Yeah, that's why I expected it, right? Like, I wasn't expecting. I mean, at the same time, Sam Darnold could have easily had 4 touchdowns, no interception. Like, he missed.
Gonzalez messed up 2 of them. Gonzalez played great defense on 2 plays that could have been touchdowns. So,
well, the funny, but that's the funny part you say that about that. Like, those were Sam's fault because Gonzalez was beat twice.
Yeah,
but you underthrow those and Gonzalez catches back up.
I don't know if that was his fault though. I'm just saying if he don't really put his hand timing right, he catches that ball.
I agree. I agree more on the Christian Gonzalez ones. Actually, the only other one though is there was one where Jackson Smith and Jigba was just gone. Like he beat the defense clear out, and he just overthrew him.
I remember that. Yeah,
but
right.
even
but the other one where he did jump up was a pretty dope play though.
But again, that one was to Shaheed, right? But if he gives a little bit more air on that, Shaheed is gone.
Okay, I see you saying.
So basically what I'm saying is without Gonzalez, bro, that game's like 42-0. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what I'm saying is like on the slant, right? If you lead Jackson Smith and Jigba, that's a touchdown. Because Gonzalez is beat. The only reason why he put his head and blocked it was because the ball was underthrown. It was thrown behind him. So it's like, so there's that one. So it's just, Sam Darnold easily had a couple of interceptions.
Yeah. Do you feel number 11 was disappointing in the game? Because he seemed like he wanted to do more, but he just didn't. He couldn't get involved.
Yeah, I think
his body language seemed like
Jackson.
His body. Yeah, I don't know. I said his last name. The best
Jigba
on the Seahawks. Yeah. He seemed very disappointed in the game. Like you could tell, he was like, "Dang!" It's like, and Walker was killing. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing.
Yeah,
but he wasn't. He
rightfully
wasn't,
so.
But maybe he's a team guy. But his whole body language like he was kind of disappointed in the game. Because did he do anything?
And see, that's the thing though. That's kind of where I feel like Sam kind of. It's like when you look at his stats, right? He had 200-something yards. He had the touchdown pass. I don't think he had any turnovers, if I recall correctly. I don't think he turned the ball over. So you look at that, it's like that's a decent Super Bowl game. But in reality, he missed a lot of passes, man. Like, and I just at the end of the game, he even said it. He was like, "I wish the offense would have played better." He knew it. He missed a lot of really good 3 touchdowns that he missed that were easy gimme ones. That Shaheed was behind the defense. And then Jackson Smith missed 2 too. And both of them were mistakes by Sam. So, but Marcus said it best. I think my biggest thing about this Super Bowl was just I've never been happier for somebody I don't know. Like Sam Darnold's road, right? Like how many other quarterbacks would have been out the league? How many other quarterbacks would have been given up on? How many other you know what I mean? His whole ride to get to where he is now, and I'm talking about Jets to the Panthers to a secondary role with the Niners, and Vikings 14 games won, I think it was. You know what I mean? Like then they toss you after winning 14 games.
And the Vikings game, the Vikings situation, the quarterback got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So he filled in for that spot, and they just did good. But
so it's like the Super Bowl was definitely kind of a stinker, but it's it's kind of what I expected. Like for the way both teams were kind of drawn up, so I don't know, but again,
I thought Drake May would have played better though. I thought they would have. I thought
because he missed some throws too.
I said last week. I thought Donald was going to play like he played. I said I don't trust him in the Super Bowl. But I thought Drake May and them guys would have did. You know what I'm saying? But they couldn't keep it. They couldn't get it going. But that's the type of thing. Yeah, you got your head coach, defensive guy. It's kind of hard, but I guess both of them was defensive guys, so I can't give excuse for that. So maybe I can't. I was trying to help them out, but no.
But
shout
from
out
that
to Mike
standpoint, I agree. Too. Who? I'm sorry, my bad.
No, I'll say shout out to Mike McD too, just because ties to the Ravens. We really was hoping he was going to get that job at the Ravens, but Ravens can't win 13 games, get to the AFC Championship, and then fire their coach. So obviously Mike McDonald was never going to take over at that point in time. But shout out to him too, man. That's a quick run. That's a quick run.
2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was crazy though, but I agree with you, Marcus, too. Like, I think that the offensive line for the Patriots just couldn't protect enough. But
big time.
But Drake May got a little bit antsy because then when they finally did protect him, he was like missing throws, or you could see he was like he was like trying so hard, like just to please like make it go straight, and like holding on to it. He wasn't just like out there ripping the ball around. He was kind of in his head too. So
I just don't understand why NFL. It's like getting your rhythm. Like all your short passes, get it going. Like they just got to go for the gusto.
And what's really weird too basics. Is their offensive coordinator is known for that. Like he's known for short passes. He's known for screens. Like you know what I'm saying. Like he's known for trying to get your quarterback into rhythm, just seeing the ball completed. You know what I'm saying? And he just weren't really doing that. And Diggs is wild for fighting with Cardi B before his biggest game of his career, dog. Like. You can tell
that was true.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I didn't know that was a fact or not.
Yeah, they were kind of they got to a massive fight. They unfollowed each other and everything, dog. Like, so just I don't know. But before the biggest game of your life, you fighting with your girl. He wasn't.
Well, you shouldn't be around her though. Why are you even there with her?
Good. Yeah.
Like you should be locked in. Like your family can come to the game, your people can come to the game, but
but you should be around your brothers. You about to go to war, man. So it's like
you gotta be locked.
It showed he wasn't because he didn't do nothing.
Yeah,
nothing.
So, but like Pop said, shout out to D. Lawrence though, man. He said it and it happened. It's crazy how that happens, So
yeah, Pops
he didn't really do anything, I don't think.
But he had a big impact on their season. I do think he helped the defensive line throughout the season because they did get lots of turnovers and it looked like a younger Lawrence, honestly. But he was in a better situation. But Pops said not a pretty game to watch. Seahawks D was awesome. Darnold was still average at best, carried by the D. Hate to say it, but congrats to Lawrence. And that's the thing. Darnold did really play it safe until the second half, and then I feel like they were like, all right, we just got to put this thing away. But if it wasn't for the defense giving them the short fields, they weren't really doing anything. 12-0 is like you're dominating the game, but you're not really like you're leaving them in it.
It's like you got to make adjustments,
man.
Yeah, like you have to make adjustments. They kept on throwing those sweeps to Walker. Like you got to adjust to that. Like you said they wasn't focused on that, but the Seahawks came doing it. Yeah, we're gonna do this to them. They got me ready for this, and it showed. Instead of making adjustments to that, let him do that, but. I don't know, but like I say, overall, just things happen. Just we can't say too much because none of our teams was in there, so not much you can say. So
props to both of them to get there. Wesley said, "Yo," and he said, "What I took away from is, man, you have to have a good offensive line." And like Marcus said early on, it's kind of I didn't even really think about it to connect it to last year's game, but last year's game was very much the same as far as the way Patrick Mahomes was getting rushed and just like not really having a fair chance.
It's not blocking, man.
Get killed.
Definitely welcome in Anthony Weston and hope you're doing well. But it was I saw somebody too posted like this is like a Thursday night football from week 8 type of game. Like and I was like, that's the perfect description. Like even the way it felt, like you said, like the commercials weren't so great. It was just kind of like but the only positive I rocked with the halftime show. I thought the halftime show was dope. Beautiful energy. So I thought that was super dope. That was the best part of it for me because the commercials were trash and the game was trash.
Yeah. I know. I was actually one of the best choreographed or produced halftime shows we've seen in a while, honestly. I thought it was great.
Well, Kendrick was pretty good too last year. I was just surprised that they let that back-to-back happen like that. I'm still
back-to-back
confused by that. And it was loud to happen, but we know who was in there too. We know the guy who's out there, he's like sometimes a person get a position or be in a situation, they don't do it. They who they are, or they don't do what they think they are do. But Jay-Z's in this position and it's like showing like they let him do this thing. They're not controlling him and like saying you gotta do this. He's doing what he want to do, and it's just showing how it's happening. So that's kind of good to see stuff like that. But like I said, it's a lot of people that don't like what happened, but I think it was awesome how he did that and wasn't fear of happening, especially when the world going through with ice like that. And for him to not be fear and him going through and making a statement. Back in the day, people made statements through music, through movies like that, and to see him make a statement like that was super cool to see. Like you do have some kind of free speech somewhere around here, and happy to let them do that. So
yeah, and I love the trust factor too, because at the end of the day, the NFL is about this, right? Everybody that Jay-Z has basically gone to at this point in time has been a hot commodity and a hot topic at the time, right? Like last year, it didn't get no bigger than Kendrick last year, right? Yeah. This year, same thing with Bad Bunny. Like you don't think about it,
and he got the Grammy like a couple weeks before. Like they had
I'm telling you, and it's like you may not think about him so much because we're not necessarily in the biggest Hispanic space, but bro is huge right now. I mean, he's everywhere, dog. So Jay-Z looked at that and said, "Yo, we need to get the biggest person available right now, regardless of the genre, and put him on." And like I said, the NFL trusted it. I mean, what highest grossing halftime or highest viewed halftime show since 2018, which was I think Justin Timberlake. So
that's crazy.
Like that's insane, dog. 135 million people tuned in for that. You know what I'm saying? So
wow, and that was supposed to be another one going at the same time.
At the same time, so yeah. So you got viewers being taken away. 5 million people tuned into that though. So whatever.
A little different.
Yeah,
numbers is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Kelly said halftime show is incredible. You didn't need to know a word of what he said to get his message. I love that. He said he's worldwide. That's for sure. But also too, like, agree. The messages and just the little things, just the believing in yourself. Like even like how he handed his Grammy, like the little kids watching in the living room, he handed his Grammy to him, like, and who that little kid was, if you don't know too.
Yeah.
So like, but also to just be like, look, like anything's possible. Like you can achieve it. And like, it's so funny how, it was being labeled as un-American and anti and this and that, but it's like, that's one of the most American messages that can be sent. That's the whole point of how we grew up on America was you can come to this country and you can make something of yourself if you work hard and you try and you have passion. And that's what he did. So what's more American than that? Like, that's crazy. So
and the wedding was real.
And the wedding was real, a real wedding. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that was a real wedding.
That's crazy, man.
Oh, wow. Wild.
It makes even more. No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? People would be like, married? Later on, where'd you guys get married? Like, at the Super Bowl. You've probably seen it.
That's
like,
crazy, man.
Real, that's insane.
Yeah. That was dope.
But it just feels crazy how NFL is over with now. Like it's like we just started the NFL. This year went by so quick.
Fast.
I don't remember and with an extra day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, extra game. So it's like, dang, like that's time. I don't know. Maybe this year it just went by fast, but it seemed like we just got into it. So it'll be here before you know it. And then shout out to the Hall of Famers who got picked this year. I think all of them was cool, but you gotta put Belichick in there. Like
that's crazy to me.
I just don't understand that, especially who he is. For that to do that, I don't know what.
Yo, is it accurate that the vote that essentially did Robert Kraft not vote for him? Did I hear that right?
No, I didn't hear that.
I heard that. I heard him and Tony Dungy. I think both of them was like that because Rodney Harris kind of said something to Tony Dungy on TV about him not voting for him too. So it's just kind of like. But even like Tony Dungy, Robert Kraft, that's crazy.
Well, that's what he gets. He didn't get in either.
Yeah, but they try to make it seem like you have to be away from football for 5 years too. But I think
it's a little bit different for the coaches, like than the players. So they were both eligible. But it does bring up a good point too, which Pops actually asked me. He said he thinks they're sending a message to them, like a little bit. But he said, well, it'll be interesting to see if Tom Brady has to wait a year or he gets in automatically. I feel like Tom Brady has to be hands down, but if he doesn't get in first ballot, then we'll know they're trying to send them some kind of message about Deflategate and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the thing you can that's the difference between that. You can do that though, but when you have the greatest quarterback of all times, he don't give a kick. We all know he's supposed to be in there, so he know he's going. And some people like Bill Belichick, we know he gonna get in there. You just doing stupid stuff. But there's some people that you don't know. Like, are they going to go in there and make it? But so you're making send a message to them too. They going to get in there anyway. Like, you're going to delay. You can't say first ballot now. We all know they deserve it. The best coach ever in football, the best quarterback ever in football, and you're gonna delay them. Okay, get out of here with that. That just you're not proving the point with that because
you just sounded childish.
Yeah, everybody knows.
So,
yeah.
So,
That's funny. Yeah, that's an
I don't think
interesting.
Belichick. I bet you don't really care either. He really don't care. Like I'm pretty sure he didn't lose no sleep over not getting in. So
yeah, I agree. He's not tripping.
He can always say Google me and look at my numbers.
Exactly. He's like, you can always say whoever's in there hasn't done more than me, so I'm not tripping.
Exactly.
I know.
But Weston said he doesn't understand the anger on the thing. The Weeknd, Paul McCartney, U2, Coldplay, Rihanna, Shakira, The Who weren't citizens and performed the halftime show. And Bad Boy is a citizen too, so
exactly.
Yeah, that is weird, but again, the double standards.
Exactly. But, it was never about citizenship. Yeah, we know that.
Let's see. So, I guess that's the Super Bowl food. Did you guys have any good food, or did any of the Slackers have any good food during the Super Bowl at least, or no?
I didn't. I actually stayed home.
Yeah,
I went to Cheesecake Factory and got some appetizers, so that was good.
That's what's up. I seen your story. I don't know if you seen my reply. I seen your story when you were
I didn't see it. Did you probably on Instagram or TikTok?
I can't even remember.
I didn't see it.
But it's on one of those.
I can check it out.
Yeah, it's on one of those. It made me want some cheesecake for sure. I was like, I know exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we stayed at the crib too, but we just made like a little stuff. We didn't go too crazy, but
just shout out to my boy Kings, man. He was at all the Super Bowl stuff. He got me a video.
That was cool. That video for you.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. But they got a lot of footage, man. They got interviews with Jerry Rice. They got interviews with Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott, as well as Christian McCaffrey, and a couple more pictures with Cam. But,
but Dak Prescott's gonna be on Mr. A?
Yeah, he's already on it. They already got him on there.
Oh, they already put him on there? Dope. Yeah, that's what's up.
If you go to Mr. A's Instagram page, they did Dak's little hip workout thing together. Or whatever.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So they got some time with Dak in, Jalen Hurts, Christian McCaffrey.
Dang, I didn't see that one yet.
They got a bunch, man. They actually got a bunch of bigger people this year than they did last year. So it was actually really dope. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. That's tight. All right, that's what's up. I guess that's pretty much it. So we'll look ahead. I mean, we'll have free agency starting in like March in about a month, which will be interesting. And then the draft after that. So the football does stretch out, but no games until September. So we got a little ways, put our heads down, transition to basketball, so this is what I was going to ask, because I know we're like old heads now, and I know it's been going down, but for All-Star Weekend is this weekend. They got a new format, the USA Stars versus the world and all this stuff. It's going to be like 4 little teams again. But I was just gonna ask you guys and the Slackers on a 0 to 10 scale, 10 being the most excited. Where are you at for All-Star Weekend?
A 1.
A 1, a 2. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And not only is the whole new setup just been trash to me in all seriousness. There's just too many injuries too right now. Like so many of our regular All-Stars are going to be out. They're going to more than likely miss. You know what I mean? So. I think Giannis is set to miss. Obviously, Luka is set to miss. Curry is set to miss. Exactly. So a lot of these guys are gonna miss it too. So you're just,
I still feel like they play. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think that even the NBA it's just not exciting no more. I don't know what caused this. But I know I say for instance the All-Star game, we always talk about the dunk contest, and you know who my guy is. I'm always rocking with him, but I give him the blame for not doing dunk contest because I feel like when he didn't have to do it, then all the best dunkers who were coming up, they were like, "Well, LeBron didn't do it, I gotta do it." But the standard was when you was that dunker or there, you had to do that. You was a star, you had to do it. I think he messed that up with the. Now the 3-point contest is the most exciting thing on the weekend. So I just feel like it's LeBron's fault, and for LeBron, he should have came at least last year or this year or whatever, do like a surprise thing. You LeBron, you can suit up and come out there and say, I'm gonna do it. Even though you lose, at this point, you can do it. And so you can say, I did do it, even though I lost it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's his, I think it was his fault. I blame it on him for making that All-Star break. That's the All-Star weekend kind of like go down because Kobe, we knew Kobe gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Mike did it. Dominic, Vince Carter. The best dunkers, Dwight, all those guys did it. But I think when LeBron didn't do that, he messed up the dunk contest because we got people that's doing it like, who is this guy? Who is this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
competition just ain't the same no more. I think competition, like not competition, I mean like the competitive nature of the NBA is gone. Like you, the three of us can be brothers. But if we get on a basketball court, I'm trying to beat y'all. No matter what, I don't care how close we are. I'm trying to put 15 on your head. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like in the NBA, no matter what it is, you don't have that competitive drive anymore. Like there's everyone's friends. Like there's it's like we want to win as a team, but like if I'm on Miami and or D Wade's on Miami and LeBron's on, the Cavs, like the kind of the way it used to be when there was like, one star team, you want to beat your guy. You know what I'm saying? Like bump the other four players you're playing with. Like I'm coming after you. After the game, I'm talking mess. Before the game, I'm talking mess. And, like Marcus was saying from like the dunk contest stuff, like you're entering because the other biggest guys are entering and you want to beat them. It doesn't matter that it's a dunk contest. It doesn't matter that it's a 3-point contest, all-star game. Like they just don't have that anymore. Like it's just they play nonchalant for 3 quarters. It gets a little competitive in the fourth, especially now because there's money involved. But it's just not the same. Like it's not really fun to watch. It's kind of boring.
I think also the teaming up, the LeBron going to Miami, KD going to go. You see the All-Star break the whole year. You see the people teamed up. So it takes it away. Like we already seen this before. So not only you on the same team, you pretty much see it already. So it's not exciting,
True.
So it's a lot of that stuff going on too. Like it's just different. And I also feel like social media and stuff. We see these guys every day we want to. These guys are always on there. So we very common. We very common with all these guys. I know football is different when you got helmets on, but I just feel like we just common with all these guys, and we feel like we can see them and reach them when we want to. And I don't know, but I don't know what they. I think them trying hard to get NBA back is making it worse. They're doing it ain't working, so it's like getting worse and worse. We get farther and farther back because you are trying, but it's not making me come back to it. It's making me go back farther back. Like I don't want to watch basketball to the playoffs. Like I did on baseball. I know October I'm gonna start watching baseball. I don't watch it the whole year. I feel the same way with basketball. I don't want to watch it. It's no point in me watching it until the playoffs, and I'll watch it then. So it ain't the same, man. I guess, like I said, everybody's got sitting out a lot. It just take a bad taste in your mouth. These guys not playing just to playing for money. So
and too much, and there's so much rest nowadays too. It's like they have these primetime games. You're just like, all right, cool. We're about to watch the Knicks versus Celtics, 2 of the best teams in the East, and then the Knicks blow the Celtics out by 30. It's like what? And then you don't get to see them for a quarter and a half because they're everyone's sat by half of the third and all the fourth. It's like the product right now, it just isn't there. And like Marcus said, they're trying too hard to fix it, but they're making it worse.
I agree. I think it's true, the competitive nature, and I agree with everything you guys said, especially like coming back to like the team ups. Like it used to be like you had the one star player, and that was who led that team into battle. Like in that was like more like who can get your guys in the right spot to do your thing. And when it was the all-star, you're like, oh dang, he's playing with him. And there was the rivalries, like Magic versus Bird and stuff like that, where it's like you knew like, oh, when they're in the all-star game, when you're in the all-star game, they're gonna meet up. And I do blame LeBron for ruining the dunk contest because he never entered it, but I do also blame him for kind of ruining the all-star game because when Kobe stood in front of him and slapped the floor and was like, let's go, it's one-on-one time, he passed the ball. And it's like you can't be afraid to look bad or to lose enough to let you stop trying.
Can't be perfect.
And I think that did like the all-star game just became like, hey, let's all out here look good and have fun, but let's not really compete and see who's the best, and that sucks.
Yeah.
We need
At
more
no
Sean
point in
Taylors in
time.
basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, Sean Taylor in basketball. Just I don't care you're a kicker. I'm about to light you up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
That's
dog.
what we need in
That's what I'm
basketball,
saying.
man.
At no point
Especially
in
because
time
basketball
am
is
I never
safer
not trying to
too.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, but it is becoming more like baseball. Like, yeah, like on every other night. I remember baseball's like that too, though. It's like you want to see Barry Bonds, and he's like out every other time or whatever. Like when they come to town, you can't even see him. And it's like that's kind of how basketball has become too, and it has been more like baseball, where it's like, all right, in the playoffs, I'm gonna check it out, but it's kind of harder to lock in, and the games are long too. It takes a whole night.
Yep.
So, but
3 hours.
but yeah, Kelly said it didn't even realize it was this weekend. It's actually in LA, which is the Clippers' new stadium, which would be even more buzz about it being in a dope spot like that. But Weston said what killed the NBA player was how they made trading so you don't get blockbusters often. It made it harder for stars to move to other teams because of contract structure. They still find a way. NBA was better when there was one dominant team that people loved or hated. Yeah, I feel you on that. Game is
true.
Yeah.
It's true though. You know, when the Spurs were going on their run and everyone hated the Spurs, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, same thing when the Lakers were, you know, when they hit their three-peat, you know what I mean? It's just like if they're like the bad guy of the NBA, you know what I'm saying? And it's like everyone else is just trying to compete and hopefully try to beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony's right. In the college football and NFL football, we look forward to those every year. Like that can't.
Like every game matters way more.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's not predictable, you know what I'm saying? Like basketball, I think was so predictable for so long. That's what kind of threw people away too. You don't want to watch it, you know, who's gonna win already, you know. So
yeah. What's good, Unc? Mom said I'm looking forward to spring training in a few weeks. Let's get to a game together. Yeah, we got
I am too, actually. Yeah.
That's insane. Like already.
We just need to like lock in. I'll throw out some dates and buy our tickets early so we just get it locked in because sometimes it's easy to just let the time slip because dang, it is coming up soon.
Yeah. We gotta go.
Have to check it out. Marcus, did you get the chance to go to Waste Management?
Nah, man. No? So my new church, they got a new pastor, so he had a whole week of stuff. If I would have went, because the only thing is, it's so hard to get in there. So once you get in there, you're in there, and then you got to get out of there. Sometimes 2 hours to get home. So it's like sometimes it's not worth it unless you have your whole day to go check it out. Yeah, but I hate I didn't go in there. But next year, I'm definitely gonna try to go at least 3 days. I'm gonna try to go make up for it. But I ain't gonna lie, I was very excited to get to go, man. I love golf that much, man. I just wanted to be around those guys, but next year will be good. You know, my guy Scotty, he did a little bit. You know, I was trying to go Sunday, but I couldn't go Sunday either. But I think it was good. It ended kind of rough though for Masseyama, man. He had it won, and he just I don't know, man. Like
locked up.
And I say it all the time. I love seeing when guys mess up like that because it makes me like we all human. You know what I'm saying? Even though they will always be better than us, but to see you do that simple mistake on 18 when you had it won and you can't play out, you lost it. It just shows what golf does. That you never know, you know. So he could have won it, and you hate to see people lose like that when they're supposed to win, but at the same time, I love seeing it too. Man. I'm like, when I'm on the golf course, I did the same thing. I'm like, well, he did too. He's a professional, you know. So, but overall, I think golf is still on the move. I think golf is still getting very popular. I heard Striz say how he don't know it's gonna be here no more. It's gonna always be here because this is one of the biggest. This is one of the biggest golf things here. You know what I'm saying? The weather's always nice. You get to travel somewhere. If you from the East Coast or you somewhere it's freezing, it's cold on. You look forward to coming here because you know it's gonna be a nice place.
Point.
And you're gonna always get to drink. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time. But at the same time, it's about money. Like those people, they're not just talking about money. They might threaten a little bit and these people drunk, but it just happens. But it's like I said, it's always a good time here. It's around Super Bowl weekend too, so it's just somewhere you can go when you can do it. But I just love the game, man. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's funny. I was thinking about it too because I mean, all solid points too. Like especially around money and our weather. You know what I mean? I was like, it's 80 degrees and beautiful. I'm always complaining about how we don't get enough cool weather. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I like our winters. You know what I'm saying? But like 80 degrees and sunny with
Like
the,
this
with
year,
the breeze.
I think we
It's
done.
beautiful.
I think we might be.
Yeah,
done.
I think
wrong.
winter's over already.
Oh yeah, it's like
it's
80 all week. But I mean, I saw something. We had like record highs for like DUIs, underage DUIs, and then like extreme, like it was like extreme DUI. We had like 100 and something regular DUIs. It was like 23 extreme DUIs. We had like 46 arrests or something like that. Like,
all this weekend, all for waste management.
All for waste management, dog. Like,
but see, that's the thing too.
Man,
they set up for that. Like they see it coming, and people still do it. So it's like they got the vans out there. They're like ready to haul in people.
They did a good job. They did a good job last year where they had like a bracelet thing where you're gonna get 3 drinks. But it worked last year. But the guys already know, hey, since we do that, so we're gonna do this when we go in there, or we're gonna do this. So they get smarter, you know what I'm saying? So you have to have another. So I think next year they have another game plan. It's gonna be a good one next year. But then they're gonna mess it up. They're gonna do something else. It's gonna always be like that. Only way you can get away from that if you don't sell liquor at the place, and you can't do that because people ain't gonna come.
No, ain't gonna go.
It's like it might be 60-40 or it might be 70-30. 7% of people come for to have a party, get the drink. They're not watching no golf. Right. It ain't happening like that.
It's less than 25%. It's like 1 out of 4 people go for the golf. So, I feel like and everybody else is like.
Bro, so you gonna always run into that
party.
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes it hard now. That it's more expensive now too, though, because everybody wants to go for the party. When you want to, that's why like I just try to go like on the Thursday or I try to go early on.
That's the best day. Yeah. Wednesday or Thursday is the best day.
Wednesday's cool too. Yeah, Wednesday's dope.
But Saturday, you can forget it.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, golf is getting very popular too. So it's gonna always be like that, and it's just I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm happy we have that here. We have one tournament here, but I'm gonna try to go to other things next year. But overall, I watched it. I think it was a good time, and things happen. So I think
I wish Liv would come back to Tucson. They were going to Tucson the first couple of years, but then they haven't come back. But I'm like,
Liv might be in a little trouble because I feel like Bruce Kepka coming back, him and other guy. I think gonna have more guys coming back, and then I think they're gonna crash and burn.
Yeah, so like the weird thing is, the PGA. We'll have to talk about that maybe next time. Like the PGA, like they set up rules for how they can come back, but then they don't get their portion of the money and stuff like that. They get like all this different.
But at
the
same time, it's about competing though. You get the better people. They're not competing over there and live with nobody. It's just.
Yeah,
it ain't the same, man. You grew up wanting to pay on the PGA Tour. As simple as that. And money does talk. You get your money, but after a while, it's like, man, I'm not enjoying this. I don't like this. The tournaments are whack. The media part is whack. You just like
it's not the same.
Yeah,
I applaud them for trying though. They made a good run, and they still might make some moves, but that shows you the money can get you started, but it's only going to take you so far.
How you gonna finish? Yeah.
True.
So like I said, I feel like it's only one sport that I thought that was gonna fail that's still going is UFC type thing. I thought UFC was gonna have one person get killed in their ring, they're gonna stop it. But UFC, MMA, they doing their thing, man. I'm still shocked to this day. They doing. I think what helped them out too is there's no heavyweight fights, no fighters in boxing no more. You know what I'm saying? So I think they kind of helped them out too. But I thought UFC was gonna fail, but they bigger than ever, here. So
true.
Yeah. But I don't think Liv's gonna make it because, like I said, even though golf is popular, you gotta have some heavy hitters. I don't think they're gonna lose those guys. They might still be around, but it might be like for like guys who's on like the contrary too, like juniors out of college. They kind of get themselves started, and they'll
like an amateur run.
Yeah. So that's what I think. It would be smart. I think they come together, PJ and Liv, like, hey. This would be the beginning thing. We'll come start here, and go to the tour. And that way, it's a win-win. Like you can start over here, but you can finish on this side here. So that'd be the best way to do it. But I don't think you trying to compete with the tour. I think that's over with now.
Yeah,
they help media-wise, you can't do that. The CBS and all that, and USA, the networks, they're not going to them guys. So
So. The shock factor is over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the novelty part. Yeah,
the beginning of it where it's like, oh snap, someone's finally trying to compete with PGA. We got players leaving PGA to go to like that part.
We got team golf. Like, it's like they're like, all right, But Anthony Weston said Tiger Woods' son, Charlie, he's going to Florida State. That should be really dope.
Yeah, it shows. It's the reason why he didn't go when his daddy went. It ain't easy to get in there. I feel like, hey, I just
He's
want
like,
to golf
I'm good with the
that.
good
I
life
want to
over here.
yeah, so I ain't doing all
I
that.
ain't trying to hit the books like that.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna be great though. I just still hate when your dad's as a kind of a
All-time
goat,
great.
it's
Can't
hard
live
to
up to
compete.
that.
He's gonna be good, but it's just you're gonna always be competing. Like, can you do what your dad did? Can you get these majors? That's the thing.
And that's not
Once
fair.
you win a little bit, but those majors, it's gonna be hard. It's like NBA player trying to get champion like Jordan's. It's not possible to do that. It's just kind of hard, bro. You know. So
well, yeah, like you said, especially if the father is GOAT level. Now, if the father is like middle tier, you can come and
Derek
surpass
Curry.
that.
I was just about to say the same thing. I was gonna say
Like
Derek
Ken
Curry
Griffey
too.
and Ken Griffey
my
Jr.
dad.
Like you can surpass that. You know.
Yeah.
But if you're GOAT level status, it's like there's only gonna be so much you could do.
I do have a small question for y'all. This is a quick question, yes or no. Do y'all feel that Derek Curry guys jersey retired because his son?
Yes.
Do you think if Steph and them played, would they even recognize them? Because did he deserve to get his jersey retired? I know he shot threes, but was it worthy of getting? Because
I feel like it's I feel like no. I feel like the attention of it, the novelty of it, the you know kind of the shine from his son's career, I think did help him.
Oh yeah. Big time.
I think it's just like, you know, because everything's a popularity contest, and that made him more popular. They're like, oh dang, that's Del Curry boy. He lighting it up. He was pretty good too, you know.
For real.
So I think so.
And I don't know if we talked about it last week yet or not. Why didn't Giannis get traded? What happened? I just know he was on leave.
Yeah, we thought he was going to get traded, but I guess the value, the Bucks were like, look, we still ain't going nowhere, but you know, we can wait and get a better offer. But I guess, like I was talking to Pops about, I guess more teams can get involved like after, if they do it in the offseason, where like they can have more draft picks and different things. So I guess they just weren't liking what they were getting offered. So they're like, we'll just trade him later so we can try to get a better package. So
okay,
kind of sucks though, because I was ready for a change up for him, but well, it's still
that's
coming.
why that fight happened in Detroit. There was all Mac. We thought we was getting Giannis, man.
We're not getting
that's
Giannis,
a whole different one too.
pay.
Yeah, that was a big fight, but again, Isaiah Stewart, he just wants to fight. Like him coming off the bench, dude, no control.
God rest his soul, but all the NBA fights, all the swinging, the only one that connected was Chris Charles and Kobe. Y'all could be wrong. I have never seen another fight in the NBA where it was
like an actual, I haven't
seen it. They always just swinging, just making a ruckus of stuff, just getting broke up and all that.
That's funny, actually. Shout out to my boy Jesse Childs, though. Chris Childs' son. I worked with him at Nike for a while.
Oh, really?
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
Was he small like him too?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
He was cool though. He was a cool guy for sure. I think he's coaching somewhere now. So
did Chris Childs live here?
No, I think afterwards at some point. I'm not sure how he landed here. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Same way everybody else does, weather.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, I just hope that we don't become too known, man, so it doesn't get too more crowded, because it's getting crazy.
It's
too late,
bro. It's already dead.
We're number 5 in the world, man. From 6 to 5.
That's crazy. All right. Well, we're gonna leave it right there. Definitely some more MLB stuff that we'll talk about, and as we get into spring training, that'll be exciting. And yeah, if you watch the All-Star Weekend, enjoy it. Let us know how it goes. But I'm not sure I'm gonna be as tuned in as I usually am. I'm actually gonna be watching Daytona for sure, though. Daytona 500, NASCAR returning this weekend. So if you're into fast cars, that's going on this weekend. That's on Sunday, so I'll probably watch a little bit of that too. I'm actually more excited for that than the All-Star game.
Wow.
For sure.
It's different, but until next time though, I appreciate everybody rocking with us, and of course rocking with our boys. We'll be back for episode 338 of Say Like a Champ next week, but until then, it's your boy A-Dub.
Hey, boy Shizzy.
Bro Marcus. Black History Month.
Yes, represent.